And ain't no life after death shit. Battle with a chance if these niggas is looking desperate. Instead of rap, should have been trying to find an exit. Instead of bitching, should have been trying to find a message. Yeah, I am YouTube certified. I strip dudes of them colors like I was turpentine. He ain't a G like me, he don't deserve to ride. See him in the street, niggas pockets are getting burglarized. Yeah.
Let's see what's going on.
What up, what up?
600, what up, bro?
Oh, man, you know, I'm chilling with the word, man.
Look, man, I'm on this live. I've been getting it's been a whole lot of chatter out there. So I figured people was wondering why you ran the content on Loose Cannon. I kind of told them that, you know, me and 600 had already been rocking doing what we was doing. Loose jumped in the car, and I told him that you had told me that you didn't really know Loose, but you was a team player, and you always felt like it was some friction there. And I'd ask you to like, well, look, man, let's try to like just make it work. And for a while, you know, you always felt like nigga was coming at you, but you kind of didn't say nothing. So,
Yeah.
This last time, right? What triggered you to run the content that you ran?
You know what? It was really his people, bro. Like he ain't really do nothing to me. Obviously, he in jail. You feel me? He innocent until proven guilty. What it is that all his little minions, team, whatever, they've been like running content, trying to post old addresses, post phone numbers, put clowns on my picture, my face, post my picture, just running content on them. So I don't know them dudes. You feel me? So I know if he told them to stop, they'd stop. And I just feel he hasn't told them to stop. So I was just running him. That's all that was. And it's like...
So you figure like if they doing it, he telling them to do it?
Yeah. Yeah, because like I said, me and you talked to him a few times since he been locked up. He can reach us, so he can reach them. But at the end of the day, after I talked to you, evaluate everything, we got bigger fish to fry, man. I'm not really even worried about that. So that's why I told you, I said, listen, I DM'd all them. I said, man, listen, y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do. Y'all run content, I ain't tripping, bro. You feel me? It's gonna play out how it play out. I'm done with it, you feel me? That man innocent till he innocent to proven guilty or not, and we go from there.
Nah, I feel you on that. I'm gonna keep it gangster. Because it's like, if my people was going, anybody gonna take it like, well, either Wack told him to do it, or he ain't telling them not to do it.
Right.
So I get it. I get it on that, right? Because even one of the dudes, I ain't gonna lie, I told Luce the other day, I'm like, hey, bro, whoever the hoodlum dude is, he a little out of hand. And I ain't said nothing about hoodlum, but he a dude that can't go back to his neighborhood. He got caught doing some Rainbow Gate things. I know the details. Yeah, he down in Houston. He from Vegas, but he can't even go back over there. I've been knowing these details. I just ain't said nothing. So, you know, he's a dude that from Clubhouse. He been in my goo down there when Lou started coming to Clubhouse with us. I guess because he couldn't get my attention because he was back-channeling me. I wasn't responding. I guess he said, fuck it. I can get Loose Cannon attention, jump on Loose Cannon team, and I guess that's...
Oh, so...
Yeah.
So he's just met Loose?
Yeah, he just met Loose.
Oh, I'm thinking that's like one of his boys he grew up with or something like...
Nah. Dude from Vegas. He was a dude from Clubhouse.
I'm thinking
he
that's
from
like...
Vegas.
Okay, so...
He can't go back over there. He can't go back to his neighborhood, though. No, this is a fact. No troll. But I don't even mention the little dude because he ain't nobody. So I let him do what he do and whatever he doing. But you know, people been asking. They were like, I wish I can get CJ on here. Cash Rule seen it was earlier, was on the live, but Cash Rule was kind of keeping it 100. Like, you know, certain things that came up, he kept it solid. Like, either he'd bring it up and wouldn't comment on it, but him bringing it up let me know that he see it as being a problem, right? Listen, at the end of the day, Luce his own man. He's always been his own man. Luce could call out that federal penitentiary. He can call the motherfucking White House if he want.
Yeah.
That's what Luce want to do. The crazy part about it is Luce always does what Luce want to do. Right?
Look,
Nah, because hold on, Six. These dude all of a sudden, we just did a podcast, me, you, and Hefe, and Lush. Did I brief you before we went in there about what we gonna talk about?
nah, we just freestyle. We do what we do.
We just freestyle the conversation. So look, when it comes to, I'm a little confused because it was some content released this morning, which was old content from August.
I seen that, right? And my thing is this, I'm like, how is he going against Brick all of a sudden? I thought they was made up as best friend, buddy, bring the babies over and let the wives meet.
Yeah, that's why I didn't get, because that content really supported the fact of what we've been saying. Right. Brick Baby told us back in June 2023 that a RICO was coming.
Yeah,
we didn't know nothing about it. So I don't know. Maybe they got into something in there. I don't know. Took me. I'm like, damn. Why they release that? That shit from August 2023. That's exposing Brick Baby had got the information from the police already. That's really what that's exposing. So I don't know. I ain't talked to Luce in a couple of days, but close the door.
When Brick set out them people, man, you know, he I guess he got both sides of what his lawyers saying, what was up with Big case and all that. So he, like I said, he knew what was going on.
Yeah, we knew that, but I thought him and Luce was kind of on good terms. That was I don't know. I don't know what the release of that content was about. I ain't talked to Luce. I don't know.
When you posted this video, right, you said something, the truth about Eddie Boy. What Eddie Boy said?
Well, no, I gotta call Eddie Boy. Can you call him? Cause I don't know what really happened in court. You know, it's a bunch of get him on a three-way. Right? Once again, like, we finna just go over it. I'm gonna tell y'all this one time. I don't give a fuck what Luce Cannon say. Luce Cannon wanna get up here and say he owned 58 Mercedes, 13 castles. That's Luce Cannon business. Don't nobody,
10 minutes.
huh?
Give him 10 minutes.
Cool.
10 minutes. He gonna call him 10 minutes.
Yeah, nobody could persuade you know, I didn't talk to him out of some shit a time or two, but Luce gonna do what Luce do. He his own man. You know what I'm saying? Just like Luce in there doing the time, y'all ain't heard Luce crying. Luce doing his time. You know, he taking it as it come, right? So, you know, everybody that didn't did what they gonna do, said what they didn't say, that's just what that is, right?
Hey, what exactly is Luce being charged with? A robbery?
Just a robbery. A robbery under the Hobbs Act, which falls under the RICO.
Saturday, April 26th is Car Free Earth Day in New York City.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, so look, one of the homies, right? Homie Conrad, he got picked up in a 19-man pickup, right?
Wait,
and,
wait, what kind? Oh, the one up top.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he got picked up, and his paperwork said he was an informant that told on him that said what was in his house. So he got told on by an informant. He trying to figure who that is. He got picked up.
So Conrad, the dude top, I think he's second to the left.
Yeah.
With the beard.
Yep.
And okay, Bus had the guns. Conrad, what is his thing?
Guns.
Okay, now is Conrad crossing with Bus? Because I know Bus crosses with Luce Cannon. Not Luce Cannon. Bus crosses with Brick Baby.
Yeah, Bus with Brick Baby. Conrad don't mess with none of them dudes in that lineup. He don't talk to none of them. He probably was told on by the informant who was working and told on somebody else on that case. That nigga don't fuck with none of them dudes.
Oh,
So
I don't know. Maybe we can go pull his paperwork up and take a look at it. I'm gonna have the exposers go pull his work and see if we can go through it. See if we can make
what
some
about
sense of it.
everybody else? What about everybody else? Is everybody else out? Bear Claw them?
Yeah, they all out. They all out on bond.
Oh,
Well, is Conrad out?
all right out.
Is Bus out?
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah,
Dre Day, that's the wrong Conrad, bro. We ain't talking about Conrad the rapper.
No, not him.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know, bro. A lot of them people, but I see a few Asians, a few Hispanics. It's two ladies. We know what Monty, what her thing is. It's another elderly lady, an older lady, about 51. But I don't know what her involvement is. So I do know that the murder was not picked up by the feds. It looks like they're not charging him with that.
I wonder why the feds even brought that up if they ain't charged him. You think about that?
I don't know, bro. I mean, they brought it up. Maybe they just saying it's part of the overall.
Right. For them to say that but not charge him federally is crazy.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, that's crazy. I believe his exact words was, "We have reason to believe that he did the murder." That's what he said. They got reason to believe that he. Yeah, but that's.
I tell people, look, bro, I'm gonna be real. It's a lot of content we have, bro. A lot we don't run.
Oh yeah.
A lot we don't run. We got some vicious content,
And
bro.
let me say something else too, though. For all y'all listening, right? This nigga Wack be sparing a lot of people. What I mean by that is sparing a lot of people's legacies, sparing a lot of people's name in these streets. Just off of, hey, do that for me. Hey, he don't deserve that. His family don't need to know about that. And y'all be trying to paint the picture like Wack's the bad guy. Really behind the scenes, Wack be sparing y'all, dude. It be people like, nah, man, they expose this nigga.
Yeah, I be stopping it, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't got a clue, homie. It's some of y'all out there, bro, that your people done called in, sent it in. Bro, Big U, you know I'm sparing him.
Man.
You know that. You know.
Oh boy.
You know, not only that, we got this dude running this fake narrative, unsexiest or some dude, think he part of the community, saying that Big U's son and Rayshawn Williams were lovers, and this is why he committed. Hey, bro, let's
Fictitious story.
all that's fake. That's
crazy,
fake.
And I know the dude on Texas that he would run that without fact checking. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He got up a fake text message like it's from the family. Fake. All fake. All that's fake. Right now, if I wanted to, if I was a effed up nigga, I could have took his story and ran it to the moon. Instead, I go on Vlad, debunk it. Clubhouse, debunk it. No Jumper, debunk it. My YouTube channel, debunk it. Right? It's a whole lot going on, bro. And it's a whole lot we going, because at 600, I believe Eddie Boy, and I'm telling people, I don't think 600, Eddie Boy wasn't saying there was no telling as far as the brother. I was just the attorney. It was something said, because I asked him why did he say it, and it was something said in the court, or the police pulled him to the hallway. I don't know. I don't know that they catch Eddie Boy recording. Did somebody tell him Eddie Boy recording? I can't remember everything that was said, so I just don't want to.
I can tell you what he told me, but we're going to let him tell his own story because he was there.
Yeah, I do remember him saying something about they asked him if he wanted to press charges. But I don't know about what. So because Luce has never had any they ain't been in no altercation.
I believe the words were, would you like to file a complaint, not press charges?
A complaint about what though?
Yeah, we're gonna have to ask him.
Yeah, see, and I'm gonna be real, like, look, everybody in these YouTube streets, bro, y'all know sometimes we stage shit. Every now and then we stage shit. We get on there and be like, look, nigga, let's go up. And we go up. Niggas say all kind of shit to each other. I mean, but nowadays, it's like, whatever you say is real. You get what I'm saying? Let me get them thumbs up at 100. Let's get to 200. We got 554 people. Let's run the chat up. You ask me some questions, I'm going to answer them. Follow R_ANNB. Follow _ The Hunnet Show. Follow Christopher Lovejoy. Follow Ghost1. Follow Lavish215. Right? And my man Prince, he got some different numbers. I can't remember them yet.
Eddie Boy to call me right now.
Yeah, let's get Eddie Boy on here so we can clear this up, bro, because they keep asking me, and I'm like, man, listen, I wasn't in the courtroom. I don't remember. I wasn't there. But I do know, this is why I was hoping the minute order to that bail hearing came out, because then we could see everything that happened.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That way.
The minute order, that's when the person right there is typing in every word that
everything's
going on inside the court.
Yeah, because I do believe his wife did say he was upset that he was in there. And I'm hearing a bunch of other people gonna show up to the next one. I believe Compton Rick Rock, I seen a segment. I guess he gonna show up.
He got another bail hearing, or we talking about like the preliminary or arraignment or something?
I guess whatever his court hearings are, guess it's open to the public, bro. I ain't really into showing up to courts.
Okay, hold on. Here go Eddie Boy.
All right.
EB. What up with it, bro? I ain't got that much time. What's cracking?
Eddie, quick. I'm on my live, Eddie. I'm just trying to clear everything up, right? From my understanding, when you was in the courtroom, the brother came in there, kind of screamed out what you was doing here. He didn't want you there. We got that from his wife, right? At that point, they told him you had a right to be there. It's open to the public, right? And then they said something about you got escorted to the hallway, or why did you get pulled to the hallway? Where did it go from there?
I got pulled to the hallway because this is how it happened when I first went in there. I was the first one in there. So when Bruce Cannon stepped in there with the two marshals, he came in there and he was just looking. And then he just started looking, and he told the marshal that I was trying to take his picture. And I was trying to get a video. So the marshals came over to me and said, "Are you recording?" I was like, "Nah." And they said, "Where your phone at?" I said, "In my pocket." So about that time, his wife came in there. So when his wife came in there and 3 other individuals came up in there, they went to the left. I don't know if it was FBI agents, investigators, I don't know who they was, but they went in there. So he blurted out, "Hey, Eddie Boy, why you in here, cuz? I don't fuck with you on neighborhood crib." So he blurted that out in front of the court, the judge, and everybody else.
The judge was there when he said that?
Yeah.
Oh. So then what happened?
So what happened after that? They didn't say nothing. They just told him, to chill out, because if I'm not doing nothing, I'm not being disruptive, I can sit up in there because it's open to the public. So after that, I was just sitting there, and like the people to the left, I don't know if she was an agent or nothing like that, but when he said my name, they all got on their phones. And when they got on their phones, she went outside. So when she went outside, she came back in. So they were just watching me. And then I got a text. And I have an Apple Watch. So I looked at my watch, and then something like that. So they came back over there, and they said, I walked off. They walked me outside, and they was like, "Hey man, you recording?" I was like, "Nah, boy, what's the dude named the federal marshal?" He said, "Man, I'm not, not recording." He said, "You got to watch, right?" I said, "Yeah," and I just took it off and went back up in there.
So you mentioned something about they asked if you wanted to file a complaint.
Right, on my way up out of there, that was when the proceedings was over with. Remember that time we was on Clubhouse? It was me, you, Ghost, and I think Big Chuck.
Yeah.
He was over there. He was ranting and raving, talking about I didn't tell, his daddy didn't tell, and fuck me, fuck my mama. He'll do something to me, my family, and all that type of stuff. They have that information, and they asked me did I want to make a complaint about that.
And what you tell them?
I told him, nah, man, I'm cool.
All right, so I guess shit. I mean, I know it's your right, so what was your reason for going to the court?
Bro, I have a vested interest in that. That man threatened my family. I'm going to be at all his court hearings. I'm going to stay there in that court hearing. He sat there and lied and said that he wasn't dealing with his father. What about that affidavit after I showed y'all that paperwork that his father told on my little brother? He gave me the runaround.
Well, no, Eddie, I can't lie. He addressed him about that. He did.
He addressed him, bro. He told me, he called me in 600 and said that he don't fuck with his daddy no more.
Oh.
And I found that wasn't true. Wasn't been factual. See, when you understand, when you connected inside that penitentiary, you are always connected inside that penitentiary like that. So that's not factual. That's true. He may got at his father about that situation, but for him to say that I sent him, we wrote up the affidavit, my attorney wrote up the affidavit and all that type of stuff. He said his father was going to send it. He said he had signed it. He sent it. He kept lying to me, saying he sent it.
Oh, okay. So I didn't know y'all had that conversation.
Right. And they never sent it, so he was just giving me the runaround. And to be truthful with you, bro, I'm going to be up in there every time. I have a right to do that, and I'm going to keep on.
So you just going to spectate?
I'm going to spectate, bro. For sure.
Okay. All right, well, shit. Because, look, man, they asking me questions. I didn't know that's why you was going there, and I didn't know you was going to continue to go there, but shit.
Yeah, I'm going to continue to be up in there, bro. Without question.
All right, well, shit, there it is there. So you didn't tell them you wanted to file a complaint. You didn't do none of that.
I didn't give them, say I wanted to what?
You didn't tell them you wanted to file a complaint. You declined that.
I file a complaint, bro. I would have told y'all that. Because I'm going to tell you like this, bro, and I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm a civilian now. And I follow the rules like a civilian and everything of that nature. So if I wanted to file a complaint, bro, I'm going to do that. And I would tell y'all that, and I wouldn't give a shit who said anything about it.
Gotcha. Well, shit, there you have it. Y'all may call him Eddie Boy, but Eddie Boy said he's a practicing Muslim, and he's a civilian. He's not a gang member. And shit, he gonna do it the way he want to do it. But in this situation, we heard it here. He declined. He didn't file no complaint, and he said he will continue to be there based upon whatever he want to know what's going on.
RDB. All right, brother.
I appreciate it. All right, 600. So 600, far you concerned at this point, you're not tripping unless they start tripping with you.
No. I ain't tripping on loose, period. So you can tell his IBM dudes, like I told them to their face, y'all can run whatever content y'all want. Loose ain't here to defend himself, so that's on y'all if y'all want to keep doing it or not. I'm going to fall back on loose content and, all right. What he going to do.
Cool, well, there it go. All right, I'll hit you back. We cleared that up. All right, well, look, there go two things we cleared up. 600, while he ran the content, he felt like Loose little team was going at him. Loose wasn't trying to stop it, so he felt like Loose told him to do it. He didn't care they was doing it, and we ran it up. I did put a call into him, and, I asked him to take a few things down. He did. I guess since then he done thought about it, and he ain't tripping what they do, so pretty much I'm going to tell him just block him out, and he said he ain't running no content on Loose Cannon. Eddie Boy, on the other hand, You heard it out of his mouth. He said he got a interest to be there. I guess he felt slighted. It sounded to me like some other situation was supposed to happen that didn't happen. I really don't think that's on Loose Cannon, but for some odd reason, Eddie Boy's taking it like Loose bullshitted him. I kind of heard, actually I know Loose Cannon talked to his father. I know Loose Cannon asked his father to sign some sort of paperwork or whatever in regards to Eddie Boy's brother that's doing life in prison. But Eddie Boy seemed to think otherwise, and shit, there you have it. He said he going to every damn court it is. I've seen Eddie Boy one time in my life, the night of 600's fight. So, you know, I know Eddie Boy for his phone conversation. I've been knowing Eddie Boy now maybe about 10 months, maybe 8, 9, 10 months. Met him over the phone. When he called us to speak his piece about him saying Big U told on him and when they did all the time. So that's where that come from. All right, we froze up. I'm gonna go to a few questions, some sensible questions. You choose the right side of snitching, Wack. I'm gonna say y'all like this. My name is Cash McElroy Jones. Go find the work. Y'all want me to be this so bad, be there so bad, dead so bad. Listen, brother, my day is coming for whatever's coming to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in karma. I just believe in lifing, right? So whatever you waiting on, don't focus on me too much. You ain't got to. A car accident, a plane crash, your health, nigga, you get shot, you get stabbed, whatever it may be, something's gonna happen. Cancer, whatever, something's gonna happen, bro. You choose to violate the code of silence just because you scared of Big U. That question, you chose to violate the code of silence because you scared of Big U. I'm not scared of no man. I don't even know what that question means. I don't know why dude's obsessed with me. He kind of, you know, I think he might be part of the rainbow side. If your name showing on paperwork jeopardizes your life, the higher-ups will redact it, stop it. The bigger picture is more important. I don't know what that means. Let me enlighten y'all to something. Wack went to prison young. I've never had a felony as an adult. I was a minor charged as an adult. I've been on 26 years. I caught one case in 05. I fought it for 5, 6 years. Was on, had to call the bail bondsman every Tuesday or Thursday, one of them, all the way to 2010, 2011. All right? The paperwork's available. Read it and weep. Now, don't get mad, right? Because I had the paper to fight, right? And the right team around me. Shout out Jeffrey Brody. At that time was my attorney. Right now, I've been represented by Alex Kessel. He's been my attorney the last maybe decade or so, 10 years or so, right? So a lot of y'all little dudes wasn't even around. A lot of you YouTubers on the thing, y'all couldn't come outside. Y'all was still asking niggas for bubble gum and to borrow $1, my nigga. So a lot of y'all wasn't around from the beginning of this anyway. So a lot of times y'all telling stories, y'all gotta have a story. Y'all mixing names up, you know, y'all just, and it is what it is, right? It's like I don't know a lot of y'all shit because I don't hang with you niggas. I don't care about hanging with you niggas. I don't run the streets. I'm not a street nigga. I'm sorry, but I'm not. Much as y'all want me to be, I'm not a street nigga. I'm very bougie. My wife is bad. We got a lot of business. She keeps me entertained. She caters to me, takes care of me. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Queen R&B. So at the end of the day, I got my business partners I do my business with. And that's just what it is, bro. Like, y'all see me when y'all see me. 100% of y'all ask to come take a picture. I ain't had none of y'all pull up, jump out, say nothing crazy yet. You get what I'm saying? So I don't pay y'all no attention. Wack, We go to 1991 Silmar Juvenile Hall. You ain't changed a big, champ. I was definitely in the halls. I think I left there, went to YA 91. So we probably was in unit CD, I believe. Somewhere, GHEF, CD, L&M. We was probably in one of them. So whoever that is, shout out to you. Do you think you'll be indicted soon? Well, you know, lives. I do know this. I'm not part of nobody's organization. I don't hang with nobody. I don't commit crimes and drug deals and all that shit. So no, I don't. You never know what's out there lingering though. You never know. But that, nah. They on wiretap and they cooked up with Gumbo. Wack, why you lost so much weight? Nigga, I'm trying to lose another 20 pounds. I'm trying to get back down to my prison weight, which was like 220. I'm cruising about 235 right now. I want to get down to about 220. You know, that's my prison weight, 220. Give me that little 5 pound, get back on my buff. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the youngsters may try one day. And I'm not no boxer, I'm a squabbler. I just want to get your ass out the way, break something, badge you. You know what I'm saying? You know, catch with that fank left. You know what I'm saying? Get out on you real quick and get on. So the lighter I am, you know what I'm saying? The harder they come, the faster they come. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to R&B. She don't let me eat after 8 o'clock. She done took all dairy. I can't eat no cheeses. Shit, sodas. I'm drinking some ginger green drink, water, watermelon water. I don't know. Whatever she got me on. And our daily exercise that we both enjoy. You gonna squash the game and yay beef. I don't know it to be a beef. Looks like a misunderstanding. Those two men knew each other before I knew them, so they be all right. What else we got going on? Did someone call you last year because Eddie Boy owed them money? No. I've seen Eddie Boy one time at the 600 fight. I don't know nothing about Eddie Boy outside of that. What he does, I don't know nothing about his employment, his hustle, none of that. So nobody's ever called me about Eddie Boy on money, and don't call me about Eddie Boy on money because I have nothing to do with it. How do I become a boss like you? You don't become a boss like me. You become a bigger and better boss to me. Put your mind to it. The things they tell you can't do, you work at doing them. And if at first you don't succeed, you try and try again. Will you ever testify in the defense of Big U so he can come home? Absolutely not, because once again, I don't know if y'all got a brain. Whatever went on from 2021 to 2025, I know nothing about. I can't testify about it. Just because you ran with somebody a long time, but if you wasn't running with them the period of time that's in question, is nothing you can answer. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, use your brain.